Hey, 3 Anime, I told you guys I drop another video for you today on the channel. So I was looking at the Anime Expo Reddit stuff, and honestly, there's not a lot to really go over right now for Anime Expo because a lot of announcements haven't happened yet. Anime Expo's Chibi just ended, Anime Pasadena happened, Anime Expo hasn't really announced a lot of things. So they do have a ton of applications open, but we're not going to get into that today. I did see something interesting on the Reddit though. This person asked a very important question. What is the price range for hotels? What is the lower end of the price range for a 4-night hotel room within walking distance of the con or good proximity to shuttle routes? I'm looking to see how much it will be in January when the block discounts. Now, normally I'd kind of guess at some of these prices, or I'd kind of do a little bit of research from last year to see if we could find some prices for this person and give you guys a little insight on booking hotels for Anime Expo. But we got lucky. Anime Expo has not taken down the hotel block prices for last year. So we can actually show this person what the block prices were for last year. And if this is your first time going to Anime Expo and you're trying to figure out how much it costs for a hotel room, we can actually show you some of these pricings. So let's check a few. Now, these are priced low to high right now, specifically for this person. Now, how would I clarify this? Anime Expo is the type of convention that you want to be within walking distance. Let's not forget, we're in Los Angeles. The further out you are, even if you take the shuttle, it could take a while to get to the convention center because of LA traffic. Now, it is 4th of July weekend, so there's a little easier to move around in the daytime, but at night it's crazy to move around. Now the shuttles do run all night, okay? So you do have ways back and forth, but it is a lot crazier to get around the further you are from the convention center. Also, we're in LA. The further away from the convention center you are, that doesn't necessarily breed for a great environment around you, depending on where you book your hotel at. So I would recommend booking somewhere close. As we go through this list and we see some of the distances, I'll tell you guys if there's something I do. You guys know what hotels I'm gonna suggest. But for someone new to this channel, I'm gonna go through the list anyway and show you guys some things. All right, so the lowest price hotels of last year were these two: the 4-Point Sheraton and the DoubleTree were the lowest two price hotels. This Sheraton is 15 miles away and has no shuttle. So you would have to Uber back and forth for this thing. Same thing with this one, there's no shuttle. Now, the train system does run into downtown LA. The Metro they have. I don't know how it works. There are people who are on my channel who watch my videos to do. Comment down below, and one of them will probably answer this question. I'm not from LA, so I don't know how to get around on the Metro system. But there are tons of people who do enjoy our videos who are from LA, and they do post and help as well. So comment down below and they'll help you. Now, the Kawada Hotel is something that is in walking distance that a lot of people do stay at. I personally, a mile and a half is close enough. Personally, I think a maximum walking distance you'd want is 2 miles, and even then, to me, you're kind of pushing it. Because of the fact that at night, do you really want to be walking through LA 2 miles at 12 o'clock at night? That's just real, okay? Now this one does have a shuttle. So if you're talking about walking distance and has a shuttle and pricing, the Kawada Hotel is probably your best bet. Now, there are hotels you can book outside of the convention block in walking distance as well. And some of them do have decent pricing, but you usually have to walk through like some really sketchy areas of LA to get to the convention center from them. So I wouldn't recommend it. And if you stay in the hotel block, generally a lot of these hotels have like little things to give you for coming to the convention. And it's cool to have as a memorable gift if you're one of those people. The Commerce Hotel is 9 miles away. I ain't recommending this for nobody. Now, this is not the same Westin, right? There are two Westin hotels. This is the Westin Los Angeles Airport. This is not the one legend tells story of. Okay, it's not the same Westin. This one is 14 miles away and it does not have a shuttle. This is where we start to get into the close, but really worth it hotels. Right? This is the Courtyard by Marriott. This one is literally right there at LA Live. So the way people always get these mixed up with other hotels. So the way the LA Live area is set up, the JW Marriott is directly connected to LA Live. Like you walk downstairs, you go out the door, and you're in LA Live. Across the street, so literally like one crosswalk away, is the Courtyard Marriott and the Residence. These two hotels are in the same building. Literally, you go up the elevator. When you walk out of the elevator, there's a glass door. If you go this way, you go into the Courtyard. If you go this way, you go into the Residence. That's just how it works. So these two hotels are definitely worth it. They're not priced the same though, because as nice as the Courtyard is, the Residence is actually like a full-size kitchen and all kinds of stuff. So they're two vastly different hotels. When it comes to walking distance though, you literally cross a crosswalk and you're in LA Live. It is highly worth it. I would definitely say check it out. Hyatt House LA, 5 miles away, no shuttle. Not something you wouldn't recommend. And look at the price. So now you're paying more to be further away. That's what you start to get into. I would not be one of these people who wanted to pay more to be further away. That doesn't mean that this price is out of pocket. It's okay. I wouldn't recommend paying this price. The Biltmore, it's a mile away. Good walking distance. Definitely has a shuttle. Something you could deal with. Yeah, the Biltmore is definitely on the list. Would it go to the top of my list? Not at all. Citizen M, I don't think has a shuttle. It's 3 miles away. The Line LA is a very popular Anime Expo hotel. A lot of people do stay there. And it does have a shuttle. Now, again, you're over the 2 mile mark. Don't know if you want to walk 2 miles, fam. That's just me personally. I wouldn't want to walk 2 miles, but you could. This is a Residence. Now, this hotel, again, is connected to the Courtyard. It's right there at LA Live. It is definitely worth staying at. It's $233. Bro, if you're going to pay, I mean, honestly, I know 204 and 233 is a vastly different price range, but is it worth it? You pay like an extra $20 a night and you're right at the convention center. That's what you're kind of paying for. When you go to Anime Expo, proximity is everything. And I'm not exaggerating when I say proximity is everything, because there's so much happening. You kind of want to be as close as possible. There's tons of free swag. I have so many bags from Anime Expo just this year. I had to put them in storage. They're all free. I tell people all the time, like, why would you get a bag? Why would you want a bag for Anime Expo? Don't carry a bag. You're going to get a bag anyway. You know what? I don't even know if my signal's strong enough to do it, but we're going to try real quick. Let's see. I'm working on a hotspot right now. So let's see if we can get this to work real quick. I'm gonna see if my Anime Expo video will actually pop up for us. All right, here we go. Let me show you guys how quickly we got bags for Anime Expo. This is us in line, us chilling. If you haven't watched this video, feel free to watch our video. All right, this is literally us entering the convention center. First of all, let's turn that down. There's no need for volume. There's no point in that. But this is us entering the convention center. This is how quick you get a bag for Anime Expo, but also an example of why you want to be as close as you can. It's because you get so much stuff. Every major booth gives out a free bag. And then you have other booths that give out bags, Pokemon cards, they give out all kinds of things at these conventions for free. I mean, and then you buy stuff too. So like proximity is really important because you don't want to carry around all that stuff for 8 to 10 hours, nor do you want to walk 2 miles back to your hotel. And the reason I say you don't want to walk it is because you do want to wait for the shuttle, but you got to understand the shuttle is running to every one of these hotels. There are lines to get onto these shuttles and lines to get on to go to the convention, lines to get on to go home from the convention. Then you got to wait for the shuttle to come back again. Look at this. As soon as we got in the door, we've been in the convention for 3 minutes. Free. And there's a bag right there. Here, free bag. Done. You get a bag as soon as you walk in the building. Like, you don't have to bring these bags. It's not worth it. Looks like we got blurry for a second. Let me fix the camera. We're going to fix this view real quick. We got a little blur. There we go. Now we back at it. Anyway, that was the whole point, is you get bags as soon as you walk into the convention. So proximity is everything because you get so much stuff. You get tired, you want to go back to your room, close by. You want to hang out with people that you meet at the con and you guys just want to all go chill, rooms close by. Right. The amount of events and panels going on, and you have to kill, you don't want to go, you need to kill 2 hours, okay? Or an hour and a half. Do you really want to spend 2 hours waiting on the shuttle? No, you don't. Easier to go back to your room, eat something, reset, then come back downstairs and walk back over. It's that simple. Anyway, USC Hotel. I can see this hotel out of the back of the hotel I stayed at last time. It's not that far. I would recommend this one. But again, this one is a walking distance hotel. This doesn't have a shuttle. So if you want to take a shuttle, you would have to Uber over to Anime Expo to get that done. East Central, directly across the street from LA Live. Eric stayed here last time. He loved it. He thought it was a dope hotel. And it's literally across the street from LA Live. So you're right there at the convention center. Now, you notice some of these say walking distance just because there's not a shuttle for anything within like 0.4 miles. Like if you're like right there, see walking distance, they're not going to give you a shuttle. None of those are part of it. Doubletree by Hilton apparently is a nice hotel, and they do have a shuttle. I think you have to walk over to another location to catch the shuttle, but it's a nice hotel. So yeah, that one would definitely be on the list. The Wayfair. Okay, so the Wayfair is more of a hostel than a hotel, as you can see with the bunk beds. So you may be in here with random people. Just remember that if you decide to stay there. I don't even know how to say it. Miyako Hotel. I have no info on. I'll just say this is 2.5 miles. So again, anything over 2 miles, I'm not going to want to walk it. I don't think you should want to walk it. It's way too much going on. Sheraton Ground Hill, and this is 3/4 of a mile. That's easy. Definitely close enough. Also has a shuttle as well. Look at the skyline. That's dope. Craftsman. Not much about this hotel, but it doesn't have a shuttle at all. And I don't know if you guys know this, but last year they added a bunch of hotels last minute. So some of these I'm actually seeing for the first time. I didn't even know the Craftsman was a hotel. Winfield, same thing. 1.2 miles, definitely close enough. It's in walking distance, but look at the price. Once you start getting into the 235, 240 range, why wouldn't you try to book something a lot closer? You know, once you're officially in that range. Now we're just gonna speed blitz a lot of these because I think you guys get the gist of what we're talking about. The Westin's price last year, this was the Party Hotel, of course, is $243. Intercontinental was $243. These two are very close to each other. The Moxie, excellent, right across the street. JW Marriott, excellent, literally connected to LA Live. Also hosts a lot of panels. This is the most sought after Anime Expo hotel. So it books up the fastest. It's always the hardest to get. But the benefit of being able to go upstairs for major panels is a huge plus for a lot of people. AC hotel, 250. Now you're getting, I mean, this is super close. This is a really nice hotel, but you are getting higher in price range. Hotel Indigo, really nice, half a mile walking distance. Freehand, again, this is more of a hostel thing. You'll be staying with other people, whether you know them or not. Old Hotel, Hotel Pearl LA, Hilton Checkers. So as you guys can see, a lot of these are within like the 2 mile range. So a lot of hotels for Anime Expo are in walking distance. But again, when you compare price, my camera battery died. I know you guys see that. Anyway, I do apologize for that. The camera battery died. We were already into this video, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and wrap it up right here. This was the last price on the screen, so I do appreciate you guys being here for this. Enjoy the rainbow colors in the top corner, and again, thank you guys for being here. AB3 Anime. We'll see you in another video. Like I said, we're not one of those channels where we pretend things didn't happen. This actually happened. We're gonna run with it, and I appreciate you guys for stopping by. All right, see you guys in the next video. Hi, it's me, Aaron. You made it to the end of the video. We appreciate it. But you know what would be cool? Check out ab3anime.net. We have exclusives up here just for you guys. I'm talking wallets, beanies, bags, bracelets, whatever you need. Head on over to ab3anime.net and get something, man. Christmas is here. Somebody needs something. Also, thank you for watching our video today. And I'll see you in the next one.